What if I told you? The reason most people work their entire life for money is because they were taught the wrong way to think about money, not because they are lazy, not because they are unlucky, but because of one invisible thing, their mindset. This is the core idea behind the world-famous book Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And today, I'm not going to read the book to you. I'm going to break it down in a way that will change how you see money forever. Introduction to the Two Fathers. Robert Kiyosaki grew up with two father figures. One was his real father, highly educated, government employee, safe job, good salary. This is the poor dad. The other was his friend's father, less educated, businessman, financially free. This is the rich dad. Both were intelligent. Both worked hard. But their thinking about money was completely different. And that difference created two opposite financial lives. Lesson 1. The poor and middle class work for money. Poor dad used to say, study hard, get good grades, get a safe job. Rich dad said, learn how money works, so you don't have to work for it forever. This is the first mindset shift. Most people grow up learning. School, job, salary, bills repeat. They become trapped in what the author calls the rat race. You earn money, you spend it, you need to earn again. Your whole life becomes dependent on your next salary. Rich people don't live like this. They build systems where money works for them. Lesson 2. Assets versus liabilities, the most important concept. This is the heart of the book. Rich Dad taught Robert one simple rule. An asset puts money into your pocket. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Simple, but life-changing. Poor and middle-class people buy liabilities thinking they are assets. Examples. Big house with EMI. Expensive car on loan. Latest phone every year. Unnecessary lifestyle upgrades. These things take money from you every month. Rich people first buy assets like businesses, stocks, real estate that gives rent, skills that create income, investments. These things put money into their pocket even when they sleep. Before buying luxuries, they build assets. Poor people buy luxuries first, then struggle forever. If this concept is hitting you, take 2 seconds and like this video. And don't forget to subscribe to Rule Breaker for more mindset-changing content like this. Lesson 3. Why rich people don't work for salary. Rich Dad didn't teach Robert how to work for money. He taught him how to understand money. Most people say, I need a job for security. Rich Dad said, job gives you comfort, not freedom. A job makes you dependent on one income source. If that stops, everything stops. Rich people create multiple sources of income. They don't depend on one employer. They depend on their assets. Lesson 4. The fear and greed trap. Why do people stay in the rat race? 2 emotions. Fear and greed. Fear of not having money, work harder. Greed to buy more things, spend more. So you work hard because you're scared. And you spend because you want comfort. And the cycle never ends. Rich Dad taught Robert to control emotions and think logically about money, not emotionally. Lesson 5. Financial education is missing in schools. We go to school for 15 to 20 years, but nobody teaches taxes, investing, assets, how businesses work, how money flows. So we become highly educated, but financially illiterate. Rich Dad believed financial education is more important than academic education because money problems don't come from lack of salary. They come from lack of financial knowledge. Lesson 6. Mind your own business. Poor dad focused on his profession. Rich Dad focused on building his business. Even while working a job, Rich Dad advised, build your own assets on the side. Your job should fund your assets, not fund your lifestyle. This is where most people go wrong. Salary comes, lifestyle increases. Instead, salary comes, assets increase. Big difference. Lesson 7. Don't work for money, work to learn. Rich Dad told Robert, don't work for money, work to learn. Take jobs that teach. Sales, communication, management, a business skills, a leadership. These skills are more valuable than salary because skills help you build assets later. Many people stay in a job only for salary. Rich people choose opportunities for learning. Lesson 8. Rich people create opportunities. Poor people wait for opportunities. Rich people create them. They look at problems and think, how can I turn this into money? They take risks. They think differently. They don't follow the crowd. That's why they become financially free. If you are getting value from this, comment, I will build assets below. And make sure you are subscribed to Rule Breaker. Lesson 9. Taxes and corporations. Rich Dad explained how the rich legally pay less tax. Not by cheating, but by understanding the system. They create companies, invest through businesses, and use financial knowledge. Poor people earn, pay tax, spend. Rich people earn, invest, reduce tax, grow wealth. Again, knowledge difference. Lesson 10. The power of courage. Many people know what to do, but they don't do it. Why? Fear of failure. Fear of losing money. Fear of what others think. Rich Dad believed courage is more important than intelligence. Because without action, knowledge is useless. Final understanding. The book is not really about money. It is about mindset. Poor dad mindset. Job security. Safe life. Monthly salary. Avoid risks. Rich dad mindset. Financial freedom. Assets. Business. Smart risks. 2 mindsets. 2 lives. My interpretation. This book teaches us. You don't become rich by earning more. You become rich by thinking differently. You don't escape the rat race by working harder. You escape by building assets. And most importantly, money is not the goal. Freedom is. If you keep doing what everyone is doing, you will get what everyone is getting. Average life. But if you change how you think about money today, your entire future changes. Start small. Learn. Build assets. Control expenses. Think rich. If this video changed your perspective even a little, like this video, share it with someone who needs this. And subscribe to Rule Breaker for more powerful breakdowns like this. Because here, we don't follow the crowd. We break the rules.